what it do, Sports Well, and welcome to the Real Untouchable Podcast with me, Ray Diggs. I got a great segment for you all. I want to talk about Terence Bud Crawford. All right. As you all know, Terence Bud Crawford was getting ready to actually go for the 154-pound super middleweight championship, super middleweight title. Okay. And somehow Jermell Charlo has trying to throw a wrench in Terence Bud Crawford's next title fight. Okay. Before I get started, make sure y'all hit the like button, the subscribe button, and also the share button. Okay. And hey, make sure y'all give me your feedback on what you all think about this segment. Okay. But listen, let's go ahead and jump into this thing, man. Terence Bud Crawford was getting ready to actually make a fight at 154 pounds. Okay. And he was going to be going for the WBA super middleweight championship. Okay. Now, Terence Bud Crawford wants to be super middleweight champion of the world. He wants to be the 154-pound undisputed super middleweight champion of the world. Okay. Now, Jermell Charlo, a lot of people don't know, Jermell Charlo was actually the super middleweight champion. The 154-pound super middleweight champion was Jermell Charlo. But somehow Jermell Charlo, after he got destroyed, punished, dismantled against Canelo Alvarez, pretty much disappeared. Nobody ever heard of him again. Now, Bud Crawford wanting to now go for the WBA championship and also the IBF. They was going to put both of those titles on the line for Terence Bud Crawford to fight for. Now, somehow, Jermell Charlo has activated his champion in recess for the WBA title. Now, this is what I don't know. Why do I'm trying to figure out, is it Jermell Charlo or is it PBC? Is PBC trying to put up another roadblock for Terence Bud Crawford? And if it's PBC, then somehow I'm gonna think that it's Floyd Mayweather as well, Al Heyman. And that's right there why these two dudes, man, I can't rock with these two dudes no more, man. I cannot rock with them because they are the two of the main fighters that's always talking about black boxers. We want to make sure that the black boxers get this and black boxers get this. But y'all want to make it hard because why? Because Terence Bud Crawford won't come across the street, because he won't sign with you all, because he's destroying all of your fighters. Now you want Jermell Charlo to try to throw a wrench in this. But I just got a feeling that Terence Bud Crawford is going to figure it out a way. Because honestly, I think that Jermell Charlo is coming back. I don't think he's been trained. I think he's going to come back, and I think he's going to destroy. I think he's going to get. I think the fighter that he's fighting, whoever he fights, he's going to lose to them. And then somehow it's going to be Terence Bud Crawford still that's going to be going for the WBA and the IBF Super Middleweight Championship. That's just my opinion. Or are they trying to and see? I think that they're trying to block Terence Bud Crawford because if you think about it, right, Fondura is the unified champion, and he had the WBC. I think he had the WBC title, and I think the WBO. Okay, so if they can get Jermell Charlo to get the other two titles, then they pretty much block Terence Bud Crawford from being undisputed. Because that would pretty much put I think what PBC would do is put Jermell Charlo up against Fondura. That's just my opinion. That's just what I think. I think that they're trying to get them to steal those other two titles. Because if they let Terence Bud Crawford steal those two titles right there, then I think that what's gonna happen is they're gonna block him from ever being undisputed at 154. But if Terence Bud Crawford can steal one of those titles, it's gonna be just like he did when he came to welterweight, when he stole the WBO title. See, he came in, he stole that WBO title from the guy that was just got done beating Manny Pacquiao. So when he beat him, then what happened? That means that PBC had to do business with Terence Bud Crawford, because that was the only way Earl Spence was going to be undisputed. Now they're trying to do the exact same thing. Now, a lot of people saying, I don't think PBC got nothing. PBC always got their hands in something. This right here got to be the most respectful promotional company. I don't even see how people do business with these dudes. Al Heyman is becoming one of the worst men. And I ain't gonna even lie, when we first started hearing about Al Heyman was like, he was one of those people that's like, man, Al Heyman takes care of his boxers. When they say that, they means it. He take care of his boxers. If you ain't with him, he will definitely screw you over. And that's basically what he's trying to do to Terence Bud Crawford. Now, the good thing about Terence Bud Crawford is Terence Bud Crawford have Saudi Arabia money, billionaires behind him. Now, if these Saudis want that fight to happen, they are gonna buy that fight and they're gonna make sure that Terence Bud Crawford gets that fight no matter what PBC does, because PBC ain't got that type of money. So I honestly feel like Terence Bud Crawford is still gonna somehow get that fight. And if he can steal those 2 titles, I got a feeling that it might be the end of PBC. If you just think about it, Terence Bud Crawford is probably he's the boogeyman of boxing. Not just the 147 pound, but he's the boogeyman of boxing. I don't think they want Terence Bud Crawford to even fight their fighters anymore. That's why they were trying to put Errol Spence against Fundora. That's right there why they're trying to put Jermell Charlo for the 154 pound championship. I really don't think they want Terence Bud Crawford to even deal with their fighters anymore, because he is the most dominant fighter right now. And I'm gonna tell you something. I got a feeling that Floyd Mayweather might be behind this, because Floyd Mayweather, say what you want to say, Floyd Mayweather do not want to see black boxers be like him. And right now, Terence Bud Crawford, think about it. Like when we look at Terence Bud Crawford and we look at Floyd Money Mayweather, both of them at 37 years old, Floyd Mayweather was basically dancing around just beating people. Terence Bud Crawford at 37 is stopping everybody, demolishing them, dominating them. And I'm gonna tell you something. That's why I think Tank Davis got away from Floyd Mayweather, because he knew that Floyd Mayweather wanted him to lose. And why would Floyd Mayweather? Why would you not want to see other boxers be as great as you? That's what I don't understand about Floyd. When he said, he really made himself look bad when he said that Bud Crawford should fight against David Benavidez. That's like you fight against Andre Ward, which you would never have done. But you want Bud to fight against David Benavidez so he can lose. Because Bud right now is 40-0, 31 knockouts. Your record is 50-0. Bud don't have to win 50 fights. Honestly, he don't. Bud can go 45-0. But if his next 5 fights are all stoppage, and he's 39 years old with 45 wins, with his last 17 being TKOs, are we not going to look at him as being a greater champion than Floyd Mayweather? Or if he goes up to 154 and he becomes undisputed at 154 and he's the 140, 150, 47, 154, 3 division, undisputed, are we not going to talk about him as being this generation, meaning from the 2000s all the way till now, the best fighter ever? Are we not going to put him up there with the Tommy Hitman Hearns and the Sugar Ray and the fighters like that? This generation, or he's not going to be our generation of who we thought Floyd Mayweather was? And that's why I think Floyd Mayweather does not want him to win that 154 pound title. Floyd Mayweather, that's the worst thing that could happen to him. It's Bud Crawford's winning the 154 pound undisputed, and then this kid is a 3 division undisputed champion. And if he's 39 years old and his last 17 fights was all stoppage, we're gonna start giving a side eye to TBE. It's gonna be TBE or TBBE. The best Bud ever. Yeah, I like that though. I know. But yeah, I'm just saying. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Jermell Charlo trying to throw a wrench in Terence Bud Crawford next fight for the WBA championship? Or is this PBC trying to block Terence Bud Crawford again? But in my opinion, Terence Bud Crawford is the real boogeyman of boxing. Now, y'all talking about Boot Enos. Terence Bud Crawford don't have to face Boots. First of all, Boots needs to make a name for himself. All the black fighters, all the black fans are pretty much saying that Terence Bud Crawford needs to fight against Boots. First of all, Boots needs to make a name for himself. First of all, Boots needs to win a title and not have one given to him. Okay? That's the first thing. Boots, if he makes a name for himself, and I like Boots. A lot of people know I like Boots. But Boots have to go out there and they got to beat somebody that got a name. You just can't run to the front of the line and think that you're supposed to get a title shot against somebody that's undisputed. It don't work like that. 31-0, 31 bums. So if you get at least one or two, or at least three former champions on your up on your resume, then we'll start calling you going for undisputed at 147. But you just can't think that you're gonna just go up against Bud and think that, oh yeah, I'm going to fight against Bud because you fought 31 D-, D+, or C- fighters that you faced. You basically faced 31 bus drivers. That's it. So when people say that Boots need to face that Bud need to face against Boots, Boots need to earn the opportunity to step in the ring with Bud. And that's just my opinion. Same thing with Charlo. I think if Charlo goes out there and fight against Canelo and he just basically loses and it ain't dominant and he don't run all fight and just try to survive, I honestly think Terence Bud Crawford against Charlo, that right there would have been the perfect fight. Like, let's just be honest. But because he did the way he lost, you run around, you try to survive, you didn't look good, you look terrible. Why would I give you an opportunity to face me? If I'm Terence Bud Crawford, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to end this video by saying this. I honestly feel like Terence Bud Crawford would stop Jermell Charlo. And not only will I think that he would stop Jermell Charlo, I think that Terence Bud Crawford would beat Boots Enos as well. That's just what I think. Because we've seen Boots face against regular boxers. We've seen this guy over here, Terence Bud Crawford, punish really good fighters. Like, it's levels to this. Like, we've seen Boots destroy terrible fighters, just average fighters, bus drivers, C- fighters. But we've seen this dude right here beat B+ fighters, destroy them, make them look average, make them look like they just ain't nobody, like they shouldn't even be in the ring with him. And also, I want to say this right here to you, Tank Davis. We don't want to hear that BS about Errol Spence was smoking weed. He was definitely smoking weed. He was definitely high. He was high on Bud Crawford. So we don't want to hear about, oh man, the only reason why Errol Spence lost against, because at the end of the day, if he felt that the need, if he going for undisputed and he want to get high, who the hell fault is that? That's like saying I get an opportunity for the NFL tryout, and then I come to the NFL tryout or come out to the whatever tryout, and I'm high. That's my opportunity. I blew my opportunity. I'm gonna say that, oh yeah, man, I blew my opportunity, but that's just only because I was high. Nobody cares. So when you say that to Shakur Stevenson, we looking at you side-eye like, okay, that's his fault. That he going for the 147-pound undisputed championship and he come to the fight high. That just tell us everything we need to know about him. That's just telling us everything we need to know about his team. But hey, y'all, let me know what y'all think, man. Until next time, make sure y'all have a great, great week, man. And make sure y'all tune in because the next episode, I will be talking about Deion Sanders and his sons talking about the transfer portal and what I think about them talking about players that enter the transfer portal. Make sure y'all tune in. Hey, make sure y'all hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the share button. And make sure y'all give me your feedback on what y'all think about this segment. Okay? Until next time, y'all have a great, great, great week. Peace.